If the audio is too weird, I can try to change it, but I don't have my headphones. Why is the game so loud? I can turn it down. I don't know how the music is currently translating because I don't have my headphones. So I have it going through my monitor right now because I don't get my new headphones supposedly till tomorrow. So if it's still too loud or too quiet, I can change it. But I don't have my normal audio supply going right now. Because normally I just have OBS copy what my headphones are. Am I? My mic's in a pretty normal position, and it's at the... If anything, the mic should be the exact same. What I'll do is just this. Okay, what is that? This decibel? I can still have it down in game slightly more. I need it at 60 right now. Oh, but I'm curious if I can do this. Sounds pretty great. I mean, it's not like... I don't know what you're looking for in it. Right. Let me mess with this one. Well, we're gonna sit here and mess with things for a while. That doesn't have anything. It would have to be this one. Here's the thing. Whatever my audio source from the game is should not affect my mic at all. My mic is still should be at the same. I think I can try while I hit my... The mic should still be at the same setting, unless there's one issue. Let me experiment with something. This didn't change. I mean, this just temporarily muted it. Hold on, let me playlist on the background. I mean, I guess I could mute it elsewhere, but let me. Then I can't. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't have headphones. I don't have headphones until likely next time I stream, so I have to use through my monitor. Here's the thing. Nothing should have affected my mic. My mic should still be at the exact same it was previously. Mic is fine now. What do you mean? I haven't touched the mic at all. The game too low? Yeah, I'm gonna blow you up. Is this killing you? Max? I was just at 20. You just said the game way too low. There, is that killing you? Well, no shit. Going from 20 to 30% is a 50% increase. Yeah, I'll listen to Cinnamon. I'm not going to listen to 11. 11. Cinnamon says it's good. That's good enough for me. I'm not going to believe 11. Okay, don't worry. That only took... That was only about 8 minutes. I have to crank up my monitor's volume now so I can actually hear the game. SFX can go up. I don't care to have the sound effects go any higher. I don't really care about the sound effects. Do I? I guess I can try the only thing that I care about sound effects for. I can turn the sound effects up to +1. Spell you Meyer, can I your Rainbow voice? You're right, my bad. There's your tiny bit more sound effects. 100% dub guy. I only do sub on... I mean, it's not like I watched anything in forever. I only do sub if there is no dub. And I'm fine doing sub. But if there is a dub, I will do a dub because I speak English. And I'd rather listen to English, personally. Sub, I literally just said the exact opposite. 11 uses reading comprehension. Impossible challenge. I mean, I've played games and watched shows and stuff. Well, I haven't watched anime in a while. That are Japanese only. So, of course I'm going to watch or play them subbed, because there's no other choice. But on average, if I had a choice, it's like, yeah, I'm going to listen to English. You could be like the Persona 5 fans I've seen who someone was playing through the game on YouTube with the English voice acting, and they were moaning because the game was meant to be played in Japanese because it originally came out in Japanese. So the fact that the person playing wasn't playing in Japanese was blasphemous. Accent's hard to say. I don't think it's my accent. I think it's just the fact that I'm bad with words. Okay. I'm renowned word flubber. I don't think I particularly have an accent. I know some people in my area that have a strong, what they call the Uper dialect, but I don't believe I have that at all. And tangerines, they taste like ass. Had 4 of them. What? Cinnamon certified ass eater? Can we check in on this? Bruh. Dialect sounds like a notorious spell card, true. This is weird. I'm hearing my keyboard way more than I normally do. Maybe I should turn the sound again on my microphone down to 0 so you can all hear it perfectly as well. Just the audio is like 10% my volume, 10% the game, and just 80% click. I mean, my keyboard, if I ever press it loudly or sharply, it'll pick up from the microphone. But I don't really feel like putting on an even higher gate for that. I find having some keyboard volume. Skip press. ASMR stream when? I've already... 11's like made that joke like 20 times already. Come on, get with the times. I'll do karaoke stream before I do ASMR stream. Spoilers, I'm not doing a karaoke stream. DDR stream? Ooh, now we're talking. Although there are other rhythm games I'd rather play than DDR, personally. No, that's not me saying DDR is bad, but... When am I doing Project Diva stream? Hello? Sing Hanipaganda. Yes, that song is very easy to sing. I prefer to keep my vocal cords intact, so I'm not gonna try to do a Hanipaganda. I don't like you, Bog. Do a Reimu cosplay stream? Now we're talking. The thing, people are more forgiving, sure, but like if my voice is like poor, people won't care regardless of the how difficult the song is. YouTuber. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I have much intentions of being a VTuber. I've made my VTuber comments before. Without the volume in my ear, I actually can't hear the low health sound effect that I normally do. So I gotta play more off of instinct with that one specifically. Sure, I'll karaoke a Necromantic, and just the Doki Doki Waku Wakus. But I have about a 1% confidence in my singing voice, so I'm just not gonna bother with it. Until I learn how to do Screamo, and then I'll do that. Gacha Games channel? No. I already gave you one channel in the past 4 months. It's gonna be a while till you can ask for another channel. World's worst Wave 1 catwalk for damage. Never mind, it's perfectly fine. Holy crap, this is the way to go. I put my glasses on, now I'm 2 for 2. Also, that's a record for me. 18.73? Holy crap, we're so back. You could post. You're just making an excuse so you can Yuka post. Very wholesome channel, but certainly not wholesome yet. Yet. You get the one-way catwalk. Because catwalk is clearly my biggest limiting factor in the LNN grind. Possible with the meme right dash. I feel like it is probably possible. I wonder without the ridiculous dash, with good luck and a good setup. I wonder what the lowest you can get it down to is. Like, realistically, and not going out of your way to do something ridiculous for the sake of getting a better time, but like playing proper of what the lowest you can get it down to. Is that between har. Unlike some Twitch streamers, I have a shred of dignity. A shred. I'm not saying it's a lot. And start dashes matters quite a bit. Yeah. Well, especially when you're this high up too, because like the homing bullet, the added homing bullet damage on top of the normal damage, like really causes the. Like there's so much like finickiness, and at the end of the day, most of the finickiness doesn't really matter for normal catwalk. Like as long as you do things roughly properly, you're gonna kill it at about the same time. As long as you live the wave, that's what matters. I feel like the biggest thing for getting kills is just how quick your exit time is on that first wave. Like, sometimes you get out really early, boom, you're following her quickly. Sometimes you really get slowed down. Fusion for 17 before. What is experimental advanced superconducting tokamak? Those words don't mean anything to me, personally. Yeah. How quickly we kill Cat's Walk doesn't matter beyond a certain point. Like, generally speaking, anywhere from 19 to 20 has very mild difference in its kill time. Like, the kill time does matter there, don't get me wrong. Like, it does matter. Well, the difference between a 19-second and a 20-second catwalk is not that big. That's not what you're supposed to do. I was like, I'm supposed to not spin this wave. And I was like, wait, I am supposed to spin this wave. Dude, not having headphones throws me off for a loop completely. I'm off my game. I'm wearing glasses while I'm at my computer. This never happened. I mean, timing out Lily, like, sure, I was playing Rainbow Homing, so, you know, I definitely have an easier job at that, easier time in some of those sections than other shot types, but, like, even outside of homing is, like, is the part after Lily White that bad? Like, does it matter that much? Because, like, isn't it just, like, a little bit of routing and boom? You just kind of, like, learn the position you're going to go to. Okay, you follow the position. Okay, congratulations. But, like, unless the non-homing bullets really suffer. You're moderately against it? Okay, I'll take the stronger stance. Cinnamon, if you time down Lily, you're getting banned. You take counterclockwise. Ooh. Yeah, we're killing you, Spooter Lily. That's what we're talking about. Capping you versus timing you out. I'm gonna have to time out Spooter Lily.
Talking about Lily White, the character from PCB.
Something very different. I don't know what came out of my mouth, so maybe something came out that's a lot more questionable. I'm not the best word person on the market, but I don't think I said anything questionable. And if I did say the word Lily, I was specifically referring to Lily White. It's not my fault that you have Lily in your name. How am I practicing this up there? Oop. We just passes the game? What a great idea. Hey, if you pass the game, you don't have to deal with catwalk. You do have to deal with, like, 20 minutes of popcorn, which is possibly worse, but you don't have to do catwalk. That's a great idea. That's what a coward would say. And I'm a coward, so I'm not going to do it. Stages mostly. Yeah, well, it turns out when, you know, when there's a bunch of bullets that shoot at... Or... What did I say about my words? When there's a bunch of enemies that shoot bullets, not the other way around, and your game plan is normally kill the enemies so they don't shoot bullets, when you don't kill them and they get to shoot bullets, it makes your life a problem. Eep. You know, normally I don't really know. See, normally I don't really notice how dirty my glasses get, but when I'm this close to my computer and actually using my glasses on my computer for once in my life, I'm realizing how dirty they are. I need to go clean them. I want you to do an easy pacifist no miss, no bomb run. Just for the sake of truly hating your life. You have to do a marathon every Touhou game in a row. Easy pacifist. Also, when am I gonna... I gotta figure out when I'm gonna go grind the Touhou 1 LNN. I should do that one next. You can time out 19, right? Like, you can time out 19. Now, is it realistic? Probably not, but, like, you can time out 19. In fact, Zanmu at times, it's optimal to time her out, right? Yeah, I don't know how it works for 9, but I think the timer still exists on 9, but I'm not sure the details. But specifically for Zanmu, or at least for 19, you can time out everything in Udolig and win. Because the enemy doesn't die via life loss, they can die via timer or life loss. In fact, I believe they die via timer more than life loss. Although you'll make it a lot longer. Passive pie? That sounds like a great idea. Opponent just chains you to death and you can't do a thing about it. I'm gonna go clean my glass and get some water. And pee. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. ho, ho, ho. Was 7 extra mode doable? I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head how that stage plays out for pacifism. Well, clean your glasses first, right there. $35.51 UNR. Not bad, not bad at all. That was way too slow. Yo, hello, Toaster. It turns out, like, turns out when you build a strat for attacks like this in Petaflare, it's like, you have a game plan of what you try to do, and then you just forget, like, to actually, like, do that. You just enter, like, guerrilla panic mode, and it makes the attack a lot worse. It was bizarre that Zune was like, yeah, let's make the suns go at completely varying speeds. Yeah, when you move from the center or from the side to the center, it's very important that you like, generally, the strat I always have the most success with is, like, right during that time right there, and I can do it right here, it's like, right now, you look ahead, like, throughout the entirety of the gap and see, okay, do I need to rush this, or, you know, do I need to play a little slow? Looking at your line ahead of time. You're saying, can't you stream it? Yeah. He's right, you know. Much. Asking questions? I just said hello, and then I got into talking about UNR being UNR. like, so much of this in PETA is, like, a lot of trying to look ahead and, like, scout your line ahead of time. This attack has it, partially because it's actually relatively slow. So you have the time to, like, to scout out your line a lot ahead of time. But it's very easy to get yourself in a guerrilla position where you just start playing based on the moment. And that can let you get trapped really easily. But it can work sometimes, too, is the other issue. Yeah, we're not doing misdirection. That's a whole different game. Come on. To be honest, I've always used the term strafing. Because I played this game a lot by myself, and that was the term I always used for that type of movement. Just the strafing to the side. Misdirecting. Go in the center. It might be doable, but just because it might be doable doesn't mean it's a good idea. This is where Cinnamon chimes in and goes, "I'll do the world's dumbest gimmick on an attack just to see if it's possible." Least movements run. How much do I charge for coaching? Whatever the salary I'm paid for, whatever I make weekly for my actual job. So you can pay for me not working a full-time job, so I can spend the time coaching. That's gonna be the answer. If you're a dude, it's gonna be an extra 10% because you're a dude. I'm nicer to girls, so sucks to suck. I need to pay 10 more attention to. I always do it. It's so easy on this attack to just start gorillaing it, and like so much of the attack comes down to paying ahead. It's so easy to gorilla it, and then you just get yourself trapped. Oh yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Well, I didn't say women, I said girls, so big difference, clearly. Like, I mean, I did not say anything of the likes. I said I'm nicer to them. Clearly, I'm only into the likes of, like, someone like Manosuke. Clearly. I do not stan Remy. I like Remy. I do not stan her. I stay very far away from associating myself with the term standing someone. Not my... What the frick are you doing to me? Don't you love your 5 wide petas? It's my favorite pastime. It's just like, why don't she give you 5 wide on peta? Next page already gonna bring some real dog shit. So it's in the VOD. You could do that. I just won't comment on it because I don't have the chat on stream, so it's not gonna pop up in the VOD. So I'll just turn off my monitor, not read a word of chat, and then wait till after it to talk about how much of a degenerate you are. Because I'm never a degenerate. I'm just like Aya, the pure and honest Shimaimaru. Should have got around the left of that one. That was kind of okay. That was I needed to read that one ahead. Although that was a very difficult read ahead. Well, if you want to get PETA better than a 25% cap rate, you have to make aggressive macros. Or you have to be willing to make aggressive macros. No, I don't believe the "Hey Mister" is the funniest joke in the fandom. I think it's a funny joke once every maybe month, and then the 100 times it's like used between the 100th youth and the first youth, why am I saying youth? Use, and the 100th and first use, not easy. Every in between makes it difficult. For the funnier joke about Sagi's pads. Yeah, what a great joke. I love that one. I like it. And Last Branch, joke's on you. You actually used the wrong "it." You're supposed to use apostrophe in that "it" because it is in Last Branch, not "it." So, checkmate. Can we get a call on this one? Ref, can we get a ref to the table? Ref to the table. Use. Oh, I mistyped. I meant to say 100. I was actually You know, definitely tie 100 youths. Yup, that's what I was talking about. Yup. I don't know where that was, like, what that's supposed to mean, but that's what I was referring to. You got me. Yup. Nice fiber. Your one miss on Oku final. That's not like that's a very real reasonable thing that could happen. You know what the answer is? In case, you know, that type of thing happens, it's you're just going to have to accept this and move on. I mean, I've mentioned before, back when I was originally 1cc'ing USD, how my first Lunatic 1cc that should have been a 1cc wasn't because I DKO'd on Skyligan Sokyo. Yeah, I'm starting run. Quick, this is gonna be the run. Get your just completely off the rails messages going right now. Let's go. Come on. Ooh, baby. Say the most extreme things possible so I have motive to start timing people out. Start planting more flowers. I mean, we are hitting spring up here in the northern hemisphere, so good timing for it, right? Vanilla is better than chocolate. I think it depends on like what you're talking about. I think it depends on like in context of what. You like water? I do appreciate. I am a water fan as well. My rule of thumb in life is if you ever have an issue, it's drink more water. You have a headache, I drink more water. Oh, you're feeling sick, drink more water. You getting tired? Up, drink more water. You feel hungry? Drink water. And literally anything in life. Oh, you're hurting? Drink water. You know, water is actually like really good for you. It's kind of wild. Homemade plastic ice cube tray should be shot. Why? I mean, I don't really like use plastic ice cube trays much, but like, why? Even better if you heat it up and put random plants in it. I mean, I do enjoy me some nice hot tea, but it's rare. Particle down, but nothing in. Yeah, it's wild. I know some people who like go through many days without drinking water. I know many people who have gone out of their way to attempt to get themselves to drink water on a daily basis. Because they don't. And I was like, Yeah, see, this is a problem. Like, I have a friend of mine who drinks almost nothing but iced tea and Dr. Pepper. Are we doing Lost Branch? I don't actually know, because I just did Oishi Beast swap item, so I'm probably going to, like, non-swap item. Unless someone tells me that the Mayumi mod is so fun, I have to try it out. Maybe I'll do Maybe I'll do Yomo Apache. I haven't done Yomo Apache in a hot minute. And I just got done with the cycle, so... You miss Koishi? Dude, I had the most nuts Koishi run. The Koishi B, the most nuts run. Turns out, the strat game glitcher for Koishi B in Lost Branch is just get first, just offered in the very first battle, Philosophy of the, what is it? Philosophy of the Despised. That's all you gotta do. All you have to do is just get offered the most nuts cards, and boom, you have a great Koishi B run. Drink it out of a river. Anytime I have a pond out back, I just go up there, scoop the water, drink it. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? Frog pee, duck pee. Questionable bacteria. It's good for your immune system. Good for your immune system. Do beginner run so you can understand. I'll do you a better one. I'll play as a modded character and not say a word during the run, so you have to pick up on everything. This is water. Yeah, but it turns out water's pretty good for you. Actually, what I'll do is I'll set up a Twitch Plays Lost Branch. Dude, that sounds like the worst possible idea I could ever fucking do in my life. Bro, take the perfect crime. It's so good, dude. That was a little wider than normal, but it also didn't matter. Odd ideas. Don't worry, you don't have to do it because I won't. It does sound like it would make it for a funny stream once. No, it's so bad, dude. Like Game Glitcher and 11 choose my cards. Why is my deck filled with shit? After the moment release, yeah, it would. Definitely would. Motivation to pull it through. I don't know, maybe if I had more people than just... I mean... I need someone else who's, like, sane and plays the game well besides just Damiko, so I have, like, more than one person, like, making good card decisions. 5 copies of play. Dude, I'll do Twitch plays Lost Branch, but it's Sakuya A, and then you guys just have to sit there like bemoaning the entire time. Sakuya A, she's so bad. He did so bad. We're gonna get Tenchi lose. Oh, it's unplayable. I don't know. The more and more I think about it, the more plays Lost Branch sounds really funny. I will admit, it sounds really funny. But the problem is I need more than just like 3 people in chat to make it actually like more interesting. It's not funny if the only person here is 11 making it, all the choices he normally would and just watching the run die to Tenchi and be like, I don't know how to get past this! This is incredible! Tenchi's too difficult! Dude, Tenchi's literally free now, by the way. Even on L6, dude, Tenchi's so free. I cannot wait to die to her later. Oh, Mount Uwu. The game in the weekend carry. Okay. Alright, I'll narrate my run later completely, front to end, every single decision, every single card I play. Boom, I'll narrate all of it to give you some advice. Advice number 1, don't take Perfect Prime if you're playing as Koishi. Boom, that makes your life so much easier. The only 2 runs you did, I got Tenchi. Whoa, bro did a 1 in 3 into a 1 in 3. That's a 1 in 9. That's like over 10% chance. Dude, that's unbelievable. An over 10% chance thing happened. It's unbelievable. I haven't seen Sanai in a hot minute. I've also only seen like Megumu once or twice since the nerf. I feel like I've been getting Yuyuko and Tenchi a lot. Although to be fair, I haven't like played that much since the patch, so. Nah, I've seen Megumu a fair bit since the nerf. I think it's just I'm just more thinking about recency bias. Ooh, I did the rare thing where I killed one of the fairies before it shot its shot. Oh, the cat is nice to me. The cat is very pretty. I love the cat. It'd be great if she loved me back. That was not necessarily pretty. I really integrated down the middle for damage there. Damn myself. I should have just gone around the left of it. But I tried to go up through the right. There was a good line there. A decent line up through the right there too, but I whiffed it. You know what happened? Orin bid non-kill me. Number 2. You know, the one on stage 4. It clumped me. I saw a line, but I couldn't quite hit the line. So, I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, it's definitely fairly consistent, but it kills. I have multiple Satori 1 misses, or stage 4 1 misses, I should say, so a 1 miss to that is nothing particularly. Honestly, I feel like a 1 miss to that is better than a 1 miss to Fog Labyrinth or to Satori Non 2. Personally speaking, from experience. Although, not by that much more, especially over Fog Labyrinth. I think it's harder than Fog Labyrinth, but I don't think it's, like, that much worse. Collecting weird 1 misses. Well, collecting weird 1 misses is good for multiple reasons, but it's also one of those things that can just happen because, especially if you already have a 1 miss, and you're not, and like the moment you get a random miss, you're not playing for keeps at that point, so you just kind of, you're not playing with any nerves or much nerves. Yeah, there probably will still be some, but the tension of the run lifts significantly. Get pissed off. And go, oh, 100%. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll tilt from a single miss. But when you play out a miss with the intention of like, I'll play this out, which I don't usually do, but I do sometimes. It's like, because I have multiple 1 misses, and the most impressive 1 miss I have is the 1 miss that was to UNR, and that's just because there was the most on that run that was the most stressful. And LNN still feels nice, yeah. If only the game had some fanfare for that, though. Like, come on. Stage 2 is fantastic. Yeah, at that point, my eyes is just you look at the sunk cost fallacy of dying in stage 2, and I'm like, I'm just gonna reset. You're taking out the X key. My X key's right there. My finger slips and I press the X key while I'm on Oku. It's over. I have no other choice but to do another run, I guess. Or I could go into a public Discord and have a rant about how my life's over and how the grind is meaningless and how parsley... I should have had that one. So that puts on Petaflare. Oh, Nate. I have done that before. I have played out runs because of I was like, a few of the runs, like literally the 1 miss that I have to Satori Non 2, I died to it, and like I thought to myself shortly after, I was like, this would be a funny 1 miss. It didn't be my personal score, you're right. If I don't get a high score on a run, like, is the LNN even worth it? Right? Although I'm very confident saying that the odds of me getting an LNN currently, unless my PB gets further than just UNR, the odds of not getting a high score. That's a weird way to put it. Not getting a high score on an LNN right now seem low. Just due to the nature of the score multiplier. Probably. Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to exactly where all the score comes from on the run. Not gonna lie, usually after I finish a run, the end screen where it's like, oh, here's where all the score comes from at the very end. You know, here's your bonus from lives or something. I just usually click Z through it. Personally. Yeah, we're mashing down on the keyboard here because we're trying to get the RNG manipulation right now. Every single action on every frame is actually intentional this run in trying to manipulate the RNG. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, because on an LNN, unless, your one miss died to, maybe Takamak or Sub-Sun, it's an LNN is going to have that higher point item value for longer, but to be fair, the difference between 20k bonus value and not having that 20k bonus value is real, but it's not. I mean, I guess with the multiplier, it's probably closer to 40 to 50k more. I don't know. It's probably relevant. I just don't know how relevant. I'm not the biggest score tracker. This shot cycle matters a decent amount for Raid B Catwalk. What do you mean, shot cycle? Okay, let's not run into her flowers. Wow, I got around the flower. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, look at this gap right here. Ooh, I got around it. Just... Come on. Really? Why are we going... Why do I see the up path and I click right instead of up? I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Well, yeah, because Rainbow B's secondary shot kind of dog shit. It's really slow. How fast it comes out. Like, it definitely would matter. Like, trying to theoretically time that. I just don't know. Like, the problem is, let's say you theoretically... Let's say with the fast kill strat, I'm getting an average time of 19.5 seconds to kill. Right? And, like, the problem is... If you speed that up to 19.2... That doesn't really do... Like, that probably saves me on 1 to 2% of attempts, realistically. Realistically, that shouldn't save you on any attempts, but it's going to... maybe a couple percent. If you cut the average from 19.5 to 19.2, it might... Like, it theoretically could save you slightly. Like, you could learn that window, but the problem is, it's like, if you say have an average of 19.2 and you drop it down to 18.7, that's not gonna matter. Because the problem is, the lower we get, like, when I drop my average from 20.4 to like 19.5, like, that mattered a lot. But anything in this next second from 19.5 to 18.5 on average, like, every single drop here just matters so much less. Because the time you're saving that's helping you out is so minimal. HPIV is actually taking into account for the clear bonus. Oh, I didn't know that. So, like, I feel like if you learned the timing for shot cycle, like if there was some shot cycle strat for Rainbow B, it could definitely help make it quicker, but the question is how much, and does it mean anything? Now, I believe that I could save you on like maybe 1 to 2 runs every 100, but the question is how much that value are you getting out of it? Maybe maybe it would give you value. I don't... My instinct tells me it doesn't, but I could believe that the value is good. Gains no consistent loss or minor gains. No, you don't understand. We have to spend 3 hours routing out a strat that increases my cap rate by 1%. It is vital. Vital for the run. Oh, here's a question, Alan, out of curiosity. It's a completely different game, but, Lol K, are you a Rain supervillain, or do you do that normally? Or I guess I should say maybe, do you do it normally? Are you a villain, or are you a supervillain? On Rain. Because I love hearing about Rain strats, because it's really funny. Because most of the difference between them is meaningless, I mean, they do have some meaning, but it's like, it's usually not that meaningful, but like, the different ways that you do rain is so funny. You do know Green Stream? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the non-supervillain strat. If I'm thinking it correctly. Well, ice cream seems not okay. No, it's perfectly fine. I like the start in the top middle, go left, then down, then right. There's nothing wrong with late restream. That's just what we call skill difference. Skill issue. 50 set of nonsense. I'm pretty sure you volunteer to do random 50 sets, Cinnamon. I feel like you go out of your way to do some of them sometimes. What am I doing? I ask myself that question often. Oh, my point and value's so low this run. Oh, if I get the LNN here, my score is going to be so much lower than it would be otherwise. It's over. How am I going to financially recover? Now, clearly, we here in the Touhou community only value everything off of 50 sets. And, so, all of your Touhou skill is going to come down to what your best 50 sets are. Nothing else matters. Oh, what? You had 23 out of 50 on books? I had a 24 out of 50. I'm just so much better than you. Birds are quite good on LOLK. Well, gee, the guy who got back-to-back LOLK LNNs has good routes. Crazy. Star and Stripe is a difficult spell, so there is anyone, regardless of skill level, dying to that is no shame. What the 50 sets are for? The 50 sets are used for proving your value as a human. So if you can't do that, then boom, you're just honestly worthless. Clearly that's how it works, right? Was it a dick measuring competition? Yeah. Wasn't supposed to be that. Oh, you don't know how humans are. Hearts. What, you only had 45 out of 50 on insert attack here? Wow, I could have done that in my sleep, dude. You could fix her? I've heard that before. On Parsi, too. I feel like probably from you as well. This power consistent, this is free. Yeah. Well, my personal always strat that I've used, and I've used this ever since grinding 1cc's early on, isn't necessarily a 50 set, it's just a set of... It's just playing to try to get 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row of something. Like that's always been my baseline. It's trying to grind something trying to get in a row streaks. Because the advantage of having a streak that you're risking like breaking, like when you get 3 in a row, is it actually puts pressure on sometimes. And that, I feel, is a big way to help you get far more comfortable at an attack, personally, at least for me. So often I've used... Like, that was the thing when I was grinding Alice and PCB. Like, I spent so long being like, I want to get 5 Alices in a row. The entire Alice fight, I just... Boom, I spent a lot of time focused on just trying to get 5 Alices in a row. Really? I thought that was so much steeper than it actually was. No, we got spoilers going on. Unbelievable, SMH, man. You failed at making soup? In what way? Is it tasting wrong? Well, I was gonna say, did you like overcook it? Did you overcook some of the parts of it? Did you add the wrong ingredients? Oops, when this said add salt, I accidentally added sugar. Teehee. Lemon. Why are you putting lemon in soup? What soup has lemon in it? Hint of a lemon taste. Here's the plate. Do you wash your dishes? Life of a college-age bachelor. This dish is mostly clean. It's fine. It's just some crumbs on it. Who cares? Can't see anything to clean up. Yeah, exactly. This is not the right spot to do that. Hee. Also, I'm blaming all my gameplay problems on the day of not having headphones. That one, though, if I had headphones on, I would have heard the footsteps of the bullets, but I couldn't tell where they were from sound. So, I'm actually gonna blame it on the fact that I went to bed half an hour late yesterday because soccer was a problem. Days. They're supposed to show up tomorrow. I mean, I don't stream tomorrow, but so they should, even if they don't show up tomorrow and they get delayed till Thursday, I should have it by Thursday. How'd the Jack run go? Oh, the Jack one was fine. No, it was the second fight where it was just Jack and Ellie versus Rikako and Wriggle. That fight, that soccer match went down to the wire. That was brutal. And then it was fine. And then I did Reimu. Reimu 1 was free, not an issue. Reimu 2 was the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever seen. Once again, I cannot escape it, whether it's Touhou 11, whether it's Shoot the Bullet, whether it's Touhou Soccer. Suika ruining my day. Oh, Suika was such a problem. Why do you hate me? I should go up here. Yup, just in case she does exactly that. I hate you so much, Yamame. What is wrong with you? How much overtime was that? I don't know. Too much. The Angel of Dusk. I have never heard of the game. Angel at Dusk. Watching play on Twitch. Well, that makes partly sense of why I never heard it. If it's not being played much, then it's not making waves around, so I probably haven't heard. So it's generally how I hear about most things is word of mouth, word on the street, word on the joint. So if there's an exposure to it, then I likely have not heard of it. It wasn't very good. Well, he's probably better at making soup that's not on lemon plates. The Oblivion Remastered Madness. I don't have any feelings towards Oblivion. So, like, I haven't actively followed it, but I have heard about it because it's very popular and it's made its waves. So I heard a bit about it. And it's kind of funny. But have I ever played a Bethesda game in my life? I don't think so. No, that's not true. Me and a friend of mine, several years back, did a Skyrim thing where I controlled the mouse and he controlled the movement and the keyboard for about 2 to 3 hours. And that's about it. I don't think outside of that single experience I've ever touched a Bethesda game. Well, I haven't touched Skyrim. I mean, yeah, like I said, I touched it for about probably 2 hours. that was a funny time. Turns out the kids in Skyrim are unkillable. You can't kill them. Found that one the hard way. But other than that like 2 hours of that, I have not touched Skyrim, nor have I like ever really watched. I have a friend of mine who's played Skyrim, and I've seen him play bits and pieces of it occasionally. Although most of it that I've seen him play is modded.
Also, I don't know if bros knew this, but there are some questionable Skyrim mods out there. Holy moly.
Ouch, suck it up. Good boy. But no, I've generally never played Skyrim or any of the other Elder Scrolls games, Fallout or Borderlands. I don't know what else off the top of my head Bethesda has. Gears of War, is that Bethesda? I've never touched them. Is that Bethesda? I want to say so. That's Gearbox, okay. I see companies when I like at E3 or something, they'd be going through shit, and then I like see all the games and the companies, and they kind of blend together. So, Borderlands is Gearbox. I thought Borderlands was Bethesda. Huh. I guess I am dumb. Mechanics shooting game for squat. Well, I've never, like I said, I've never played Bethesda, so I can't speak much to it. God, if game isn't Touhou or a strategy JRPG, it's like, fuck, you think I played it? Come on. I love this game. I have a friend of mine who's played the Borderlands. He said 1 and 2 are good, and 3 is whatever. So I take his words for it. Okay, game, I'm running out of patience for the day. Play Borderlands for the story. I'll be blunt with this one, although I won't be too blunt. Borderlands to me has always looked cringy. I have never seen much, so that's just my like take from it. But like I've never been interested in Borderlands. Although that might be partially because some of my Borderlands knowledge is based on Borderlands 3, so that probably skews that. Western comics. Yeah, and I do not like the West. I do not like that Western style. Generally, I don't like most Western styles of animation. I love you so much right now, Yamame. Ooh. Yamame's pushing my strings. Lost Brains is calling. Yeah, it's sort of get like. Gotta get one going. Oh, Yamamepain. Okay, be a good girl. Okay, just in case she went down. I think Mima's gonna show up in Touhou 20. That's a funny joke. Why would... That's what I deserve. I deserve that death of 10,000%. 10,000%. See, the one Mima song I know, that's Carminations. We're going to try to do the hardest possible thing in the game. It's called tune out the side noise to try to focus on a run. And immediately break that. I don't remember the Suika sprite from Udolig. Hold up, now I have to look at this. Is it that bad? I mean, it's not great, don't get me wrong. I don't know, it looks like... It just looks like most of the sprites from Udolig. Doesn't stand out to me. Where the horn is, hold up. Reload the image. What's the issue? The one horn, like, the horns don't look perfectly symmetrical with each other. In fact, the one horn looks notably bigger than the other. But, like... Maybe I'd have to look at her other arts next to it. I see, let's see. Perfect memento in strict sense. Her horns are further to the side. Yeah, it looks like most of the... Yeah, and her in-game sprite, like, has the horns further to the side. So this one has them closer to the front, I guess. don't know. I still don't see too much of an issue. But I am also Suika's #1 hater, so... No, that's a joke. I don't hate Suika. The portrait where, like, when you're talking to Suika and Udolig, what is believed is being mentioned, is the horns on that are like towards the front of her head, where normally the horns in Suika are further to the side. So the horns are further forward in her, not the like the sprite of like in combat or anything, but like the talking sprite. And the color of the hair. Okay, that's just nitpicking Touhou details that are like have always been fluxed to change. Okay, game, this is your final chance to woo me over for the day. Books are having a field day? I mean, sure. I haven't seen the field, but like I've seen people have a field day of things like over a lot of things. Like, we're also talking about Touhou. The game where, or the series where the size of characters' tits are, largely, very largely. Looking at you, Byakurin. Oh, what is it? Hopeless Masquerade, where Byakuran's base sprite literally like doesn't show any, but then her like in-game like actual like combat sprite like has it like very pronounced. Amazing. Focused on Hisami. Oh, we know where Alan's brain is. Okay. Oof. One of those Twitter folk obsessed with Hisami. Ooh, I see where this is. You did it fucking again. I don't usually pay the most attention to mailing sprites in art, so I cannot speak to or against this conversation. Someone call Fammy, get him in here. Resident mailing knowledge expert. Okay, we're playing Lost Branch. Sometimes it do be, and sometimes it don't be. But regardless of whatever it do be, you're just going to have to accept this and move on.